Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming in today to do a video sharing some of the things that I purchased during the month of August and here in the beginning of September. I don't have a favorites video this month because pretty much my favorites for August was my favorites for June and July as well. So I thought I'd just share some of the stuff that I've been picking up here and there. Haven't done a whole lot of shopping. I've been sticking to my budget and doing really well. But as usual, I did pick up a lot of lip products. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first product, face products first. So first, I picked up these baked bronzers from e.l.f. And this is what it looks like. And this is in the color Los Cabos. And it is just a pretty golden bronzer. And I got these from the Dollar Tree. And that's what it looks like right there. So it's just a nice kind of matte bronzer. I like to use this as an eyelid color as well as just a little sheen on my cheeks for when I really don't want to be super glowy. So that was a good pick. The next one is a baked blush from e.l.f. that I got from Target, and this one is Pinktastic. And this is really pretty. I read reviews that said this is supposed to be like MAC Soft and Gentle. I don't know because I don't own any of those. So this is what that looks like. And it does give a really pretty highlight to your cheekbones. It's really pretty on. So got that one from Target. So this one was $3. Then I picked up, the only main thing I got from MAC is this Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone. I tried to get the Simpsons and the Artificially Wild, but the night before that collection was set to come out, a storm hit and I was without power for that night and the rest of that day. And when I tried to place my order using my cell phone internet, stuff got messed up. So I missed out on all the goodies thanks to the storm. But I did pick up the Skin Refine Zone treatment. And I got this one just to put on my T-zone to help control the oil because I don't usually use the Milk of Magnesia, and I have kind of pulled away from using mattifying primers because as I get older here, I feel like I like my skin a little bit better with a more dewy, natural skin look as opposed to that super matte look. Before I had, you know, lines and wrinkles setting in, the matte look was everything for me, but now, got a few extra lines going on, so I just prefer the natural skin look or a dewy look. So this will just help control my oil right in the T-zone, and it's been doing a really good job. This has been out for a long time at MAC, and I've tried every other pore refiner and things, but this is my first time actually giving this a try, and I like it. The next things for the face I picked up from my beauty supply store. These were $3.99, and these are the Pure Mineral Concealers, HD Concealers from Ruby Kisses. They brought out several shades of these, and it comes with this type of doe foot applicator. This color here is Chestnut, and that is Chestnut, which is my skin tone. And the next color I have is Pure Beige, Rich Beige. I got this to do highlighting with, but it doesn't give me that super bright look, so it's good for a daily highlight. And that is Rich Beige. Now, my thoughts on these for $3.99. Of course, the LA Girl Pro Concealer is better at a cheaper price. But after using these for a minute, I noticed something that was a little different from the LA Girls. It does not crease on my eyes. Like under my eyes, I don't get any creasing. And because it is somewhat mineral based, it makes it look really smooth. And it gives a nice glow. So these to me are great for a highlighting. If you don't want to use such a thick, heavy concealer like the LA Colors to do a highlighting with, then these will come in handy for that. It reminds me, the texture and everything reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. And of course, same type of applicator. And the Fit Me is just a little bit more liquidy, but pretty much the same type of consistency. They blend out the same and they give that same highlighted effect. So the next items that I have are going to be two eye items. First one is going to be this NYX Proof It, and I picked this one up last week, a week before last, from Ulta, because I was in there and they didn't have anything else I was looking for. So I said, let me try this. And it's an eyebrow primer. It has a grayish tint to it, but on your eyes it smooths out to be kind of clear. That's what it looks like. It looks like glue, and it really does act like glue for your eyebrows. You can apply this with powder, eyeshadows, or eyebrow powders, and this will hold them brows on all day, all of the night, through just about everything. It is waterproof. I've used this on someone and their brows stayed on for 4 days. They washed everything else around their face, but left them brows on for 4 days. So it is a really good eyebrow primer, and to date I think it is probably the best eyebrow primer that I have ever came across. The rest of them, the consistency is not as thick, so it doesn't hold the products down for as long, or it wasn't waterproof. So if you like to fill in your brows with powder for the more natural look, that primer will keep everything in place. That's the biggest thing about using powder, is that it's hard. It tends to rub off. It doesn't last as long as a pencil or a marker or a cream or gel. So get this and you'll be good with your powder brows. The next thing is going to be from LA Colors. I picked up several of these. I don't even know where I threw them. Well, here's one. I got 2 of these from the dollar store right here. I don't even know where the rest are at. And these are the dual eye pencils, and these were new on my Dollar Tree, and I really love this purple one right here. I will use this on my lips. I have used it on my lips. That is gorgeous. It's like the prettiest purple matte lipstick, but these are jumbo eye pencils. I didn't get any irritation from it, so it was a jumbo lip pencil for me. And then this teal color is great on your waterline. And they are very pigmented, very creamy, easy to work with, great buy for $1. Then I have the brown color. And this is a jumbo pencil. If you're good with your eyebrows and stuff, this brown is a perfect eyebrow shade. And then the lighter color on the end makes a great base, or to just kind of clean up underneath your brows if you don't need concealer and you blend it out really well. So I like it as a base. So those are the 4 swatches from the jumbo pencils that I got from Dollar Tree. Pretty good. I wish I was at a Dollar Tree closer to me, because I will go back and get even more. I think I got 5 altogether. I think it was like 7 or 8. I'm not even sure how many colors. Then Rue 21, doing back to school shopping for the kids, I picked up lip gloss and lipstick out of there. The 2 lip glosses that I got say Extreme Lip Shine, and this is what they look like. This purple pink one is called, I don't think they have names to them. No, it's called Fuchsia, and it's a fuchsia. But they are really thick and pigmented. They have a slight odor to them, but that's what the pink one looks like. Very thick. The next one is a burgundy one, and it's called Burgundy. And it looks like that. They didn't come up with unique names. They're straight to the point, and it is also very pigmented and thick. So those are the glosses from Rue 21. Then I got some lipsticks from them. First one is a red one, and it's called Heartless. Looks like that. And that's what its swatch is like. The next one is a coral one, and it's called Common Coral. And it looks like that. Very pretty coral. Pinky coral. And that's what its swatch is like. These also have a slight waxy smell to them. Then this one is called Showstopper, which is a gorgeous purple. And I really like Showstopper. I was really shocked at that. And that is Showstopper. Showstopper. So those are the glosses and the lipsticks from Rue 21. Then the beauty supply store, I picked up some of this Italia brand lipstick. And this one is called Ellen. And they come in a package like this. Kind of like the Clean Color package, but these are not by Clean Color. So they don't have that greasy slip to them, but they still have like that slight Crayola smell. I picked these up because these are great shades to mix with other purples to get your own unique shade. And that's Ellen. See, it's a really light pale purple. And if you mix it with other colors, you get your own unique shade of purple. The next one is called Angelina. I really like inexpensive lipsticks like this just to doctor up, make combos with. And that is Angelina. So very, very nice little picks from the beauty supply store. I think these were $1.99. And then last but not least, I saw the Maybelline display at Target's, I think 2 weeks ago. And I wasn't sure if I wanted all of them because I'm not too big on the smell of Maybelline. And then I'm trying not to do excessive shopping, and I don't use any of the Maybellines that I have really. So I only picked up 2 at the time. I got 2. And then once I got them home, the first one I put on, which is Darling Nude, and this is this one. It did have that strong kind of smell to it, but after having it for a minute, the smell is kind of gone. And this is what Darling Nude looks like. Really creamy. When I applied this to my lips, this lighter shade did kind of settle into my lips lines. So I thought maybe if I exfoliate really, really good, it would do better, and it did. So I love how creamy these are, and I'm pleased with them now. And at first I was on the fence, and now I'm upset I didn't get more. This next one is Touch of Spice. Really pretty, everyday color. That's the one I have on my lips. Now, swatching it compared to this one, this is more creamier. So I see why this lighter shade skipped around a little bit. This Touch of Spice is a really creamy, really creamy. And the last one that I got is Lust for Blush, which is absolutely gorgeous. And that is it right there. It's even creamier. So those are the 3 Maybelline mattes that I picked up. I have on Touch of Spice now. What convinced me to go back and try to look for more now that the display is sold out is that they market these as matte lipsticks. These last a long time on your lips, a real long time. It shocked me because compared for drugstore $5.49 a piece, these last longer than some of my MAC lipsticks. So I really want the rest of them now that I know how long they last without me having to touch them up. Then last but not least, I picked up the 4 shades from Wet n Wild that were limited edition. This first one is Bordeaux Boulevard, and I was going crazy trying to find these, for real. Gorgeous, love that color. And these were limited edition and only could be found at Kmart. And a lot of people are still having trouble finding them because Walgreens, for some reason, didn't put them in a little display in my store. And I went into 3 different Walgreens and they were not in regular displays. And Nikki from the makeup group stated in her store out of town they wasn't in the regular displays. Neither was this. This was on a permanent wall at Walgreens. And I do believe the Maybelline mattes will be permanent. But they only had the nude shades like tucked in on a permanent wall. These are like hide and seek in the store. You got to look for these. They everywhere. One Walgreens had them on a permanent wall. The other Walgreens had them in a like a old Fergie display that is on sale for the month of September, and it had these just like tossed in there. And then the other Walgreens I went to, they wasn't even nowhere. They were on the counter, like thrown behind the register. So I think they trying to play with us and hide them. This next one is Sweet Cream. And the Target Kmart display had 2. Walgreens, I'm seeing more than 2 of each shade. And these are the normal creamy matte Wet n Wild lipsticks with the rubberized package this time, but they didn't change it to where your top still gets messy. This is Urban Night. And this last one is Sunset Siren. Really pretty red. And I'm not a red girl, but that is really pretty. So those are the 4 Wet n Wild lipsticks. So these new lipsticks are worth hunting down. Like I said, you have to check your stores because I know the Maybelline mattes have been spotted in Rite Aid. I've spotted the nude shades in Walgreens on a permanent wall. And these have been spotted in Kmart and Walgreens. Not CVS to my knowledge. But at Walgreens, like I said, you got to hunt them down. So, and these don't say limited edition, so they will be permanent. And CVS has a spot marked out for them where they're going on a permanent wall. But I haven't seen them there yet. So that is it for the little things that I picked up through the month of August and the beginning of September here. As I get more, I'll come in and share. I've really been doing good and following my budget. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Stay blessed and protected. See you later.